Hoosier Trapper Outdoors is brought to you by Hoosier Trapper Supply. Visit HoosierTrapperSupply.com for all your trapping needs, including Charlie Mashek's Leatherwood Creek trapping scents and Hoosier Trapper deer scent.
All right, welcome to episode 7, season 12, Hoosier Trapper Outdoors. On this episode, we'll continue with the Texas Trapline Adventure. We'll continue with that for a few more episodes, and then we'll go on to some other adventures. I want to mention the photo contest. All the information is on the homepage of the website. So it is open. We're accepting entries now. Just get a picture of yourself with whether it be a deer hunting product or our trapping products, be the Leatherwood line or the Top Dog or Mighty Dog. So get your picture of that holding the bottle. Let's show us the bottle contest. So basically get a chance to win a $100 gift card. The drawing will be in March. We're accepting entries until March 15th, so you've got some time, but definitely keep that in mind. So the winners are chosen by drawing, so everyone has an equal chance, but we do appreciate good quality photos because they're ultimately photos that may end up on the cover of the catalog and certainly in the catalog, so keep that in mind. I want to mention the Trap House podcast. Comes out every other week from the show. Last week we had Paul Andizak, he's the newest member from the Mountain Man History Channel's Mountain Man show, so it's a good listen if you haven't had a chance. I think that's it. Hope you enjoy the show.
Alright, check day 7 continues. Coyote number 3. This was a remake, which we showed on a previous episode. So the second catch at this location, at this trap. So, worked out this is a major 4-way intersection. So as far as path of travel, you can make a pretty good educated guess, even if there was not very much sign here to begin with. So just path of travel, known animal behavior and movement patterns. So right. We're going to take care of this, remake it, and hopefully we can pick off another one before we get out of here.
There's another set down there on that point, and it has not connected yet, and this one's caught too.
Yep. Top Dog strikes again.
Yep.
Alright, finishing up the remake here. Got the point coming in, traps right here in the low spot. Everything's destroyed, obviously. From the coyote. Plenty of smell and urine. There's actually a stick I buried under here that I could previously, the lure was jet fuel. I'm going to go ahead, and since he mixed it all around, I'm going to go ahead and put some coyote carnage down in this little divot, kind of cover it up. So simple, quick, easy. Hopefully we can bag another one.
One thing I'll say too, this coyote was caught on the hind foot. It's a big male, and he was beating that trap. Justin had to do a fair amount of.
I recommend this tool to keep in your basket at all times.
Yeah.
Trap pan adjusters for any trap you're using really comes in handy. That he had the pan where when you would set it, it was sticking up about like this. It wasn't flat anymore. I adjusted and got it. He worked on it pretty good, which. It's fairly uncommon on an MB 550, honestly.
Right.
It's a pretty good trap, and it can take a lot of abuse, but this guy was definitely putting it to the test.
Right. And one thing I'll say, we've got the shock springs in there and all the swivel points, all of that really, on a regular trap, or on a standard trap without all that setup, he very well may have been out of there.
Oh, yeah.
He had so much power going. So
there's been, especially back foot catch, we've seen several times where that shock spring completely be compressed.
Right.
And I don't know if you've ever tugged on that, they're stout, and that shows you how much power a coyote can really have. So
I mean, these coyotes here are smaller than what we have at home, but they got a lot of power, and so.
Yep. Let's move on down the line. Check day 7. All right, we're down here. These are new sets we put in yesterday. We didn't. I think Charlie filmed me making this set actually. We're down here at the bottom of this wash. real brushy, perfect for cats. You know, we had cats in mind, so there's a trail over here in the brush, in this thicket. It just made perfect sense to put a walkthrough set in here. Got some jet fuel, which you can still see kind of the blue residue on the side of that log, and just a pinch of skunk. Long distance predator lures got skunk in it, but long distance and some bobcat urine. And I had it fenced in, you know, make him step right where you want him to step. Looks like he got over through the front and caught him on the back leg on the way out.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's the cool thing about walkthrough sets, you know, you got multiple opportunities. Just one of those four need to hit. I'll take those odds.
So it's pretty cool because this dry riverbed just goes on for miles. So it's a travel corridor. And so we got a lot going on here with canyon, and this one right here we got all the dead cottonwood.
Yeah.
So
perfect habitat. Perfect.
Yeah. So this is our first cat. 7 days. This is our first cat. So.
First cat. First cat of Texas too.
Yeah, exactly.
First time in new state.
Yep.
The other crew that got the invite from, they're on way far away from here on a different section of the ranch, and they've caught a handful of cats, so they're on them. So it's great to see after a bunch of nasty coyotes.
Yep.
Cool. We'll clean this up and see what we could do about making a remake out of this mess. I might turn it into a different type of set, but we'll see. Not a very pretty one, is it?
No, that's okay.
Texas rabbitback. Why? You silly thing. Alright, remade the cat walk set. Pretty similar to what it was to begin with. A lot of the shrubbery, and I had some grass here and noticeable trail, but went ahead and kind of pieced it back together. Some stepping sticks here. You can see where the jet fuel was originally with some bobcat urine. This side got completely trashed out, so I went ahead and put some finicky feline on this side. That way, stop them, maybe work them. Sometimes they could turn around and come back, check different angles, and if you can keep that foot moving and you got good quality bait or urine that they want to investigate, that's just going to increase your odds of catching one of those feet on a walkthrough. So happy with this first Texas cat. Check day 7. Charlie, we're rolling. End of the day, check day 7. Turned out to be a good day.
Yep.
We did 3 coyotes and a bobcat, first Texas bobcat, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
How many new sets we punch in? A dozen?
Yeah, probably 10 to 12.
So we got some new sets to look at tomorrow.
Expanded into some very much more remote area.
Yeah.
A lot of sand dunes and
Very sandy. It's all on the way out to the river. So the ground's nicer to work with as far as trying to punch in a dirt hole. You can actually dig in it. So we'll see. There might be some badgers running.
Yeah.
We're hoping on that. For here on out, the weather's going to be pretty much the same as today, maybe a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
But it did get up to like 55 or so. It's definitely chilled off now.
Yeah, the sun goes down and it starts cooling off pretty quickly. We're at about 3,300 foot elevation. So that's, I think, why the fur quality is good here. You know, why they have really good bobcats. Obviously, that's why, because South Texas would be, you know, really bad.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of that, let's go look at that cat real quick. We didn't zoom in on the belly or nothing. You know, for when you're used to trapping cats in different areas, it's always neat to see how they fare.
so this cat is actually not. Ouch. It's got those sandburrs on it. This cat is not actually a particularly good cat in terms of belly on it.
but he's got really good heavy fur and
yeah, he's more of a rabbit back for sure, but
watch out, there's birds in it.
Mm-hmm. Those sandburrs will get you.
They're wicked. So, but yeah, it's
still cool.
Fur quality wise, it's kind of along the lines of the ones we caught in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite, but pretty darn close. So
cool. Check day 7 is at a close. We'll see what happens tomorrow as Charlie continues to prick himself.
Man.
Hags Trapping Products by J3 Outdoors, the most versatile and efficient trapping devices on the market.
There you go, Charlie.
Alrighty. Check day 8. First, just started running really. So got our first coyote here. This set actually caught one, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. So you know, sometimes coyotes shy away from catch circles, but there's a couple guys that there's a guy that invited us down. They're running a completely different property. They're trapping too, and he feels that the catch circles are actually even better. But certainly this was the case on this one. He didn't shy away from it. Or certainly got himself caught. So, anyways, check day 8. We're just getting started. Got our first coyote. See how the rest of the day plays out. All right, here's a remake, super simple. I just traps here. This area reeks of coyote big time. I just smeared some black gold on there. We're calling it good. So the black gold's completely different than anything that's here. And we've got a set. Justin's got a set right there. Nothing's touched that one. So, you know, got one that shies away from a catch circle. May get caught over there, and like I said, this is just reeking a coyote here. So, see what happens. Got 2 more check days.
All right, check day 8 continues. Coyote number 2 so far. Set right here on this road. You got, you know, an intersection, so it just makes sense on the path of travel. Had some mighty dog down with some predator seducer and predator gravy. We'll probably just turn this in. Well, if that's soft enough, I should be able to plug in a new dirt hole. And if not, we'll make it a flat set with probably some bait under a rock. We do that a lot. It's a good alternative when the ground's super hard. But yeah, we're thrilled.
Yep.
All right, just finished this setup. Nice big dirt hole, some grass wad. I didn't put any additional smell or anything except for bait down in that hole that was missing. So everything else reeks. There's plenty of eye appeal attraction. They're going to focus in on that bait. That's the goal. So we got a couple days, 2 check days at this location. Try and pick up another one. So good deal.
All right, check day 8 continues. Coyote number 3. We're on a okay, with deer season in swing and rapidly approaching on a lot of the major gun seasons across the country, we've got these deer field dressing kits, and it's got a very nice pouch for all 4 knives to fit into. Got skinning, bone saw, gut hooks, the whole thing, the whole package. And the best thing about these is the price, $29.95 for the entire package. So for you deer hunters or big game hunters, this is an ideal thing to take with you, particularly if you got success in the future.
Proudly offering some of the world's finest small batch coffee. while supporting responsible trapping and sound conservation. Available at traplinecoffee.com. Never be without great coffee.